Step-by-step installation of Spark 3.0 and Scala on Windows 7, 8 or 10. This we will learn today. So let's start. We will broadly do three things. Number one, installation of Spark and Scala IDE. Number two, we will show you working example running on the Spark command. Number three, we will show you working example running on the Scala IDE. We will start with the download. Copy the URL. This URL also present in the description. Hit the enter. This will open the Google Drive. Click on download all. Download is complete now. We will go to the download folder. This is the download folder. We will right click on this and click on extract all. Then hit on extract. Folder get extracted. Now we will go inside the folder. We have three files. One is folder WinRAR. Second is the installation guide. Third is the step-by-step RAR. So first we will install the WinRAR. We will run as administrator. This will install the WinRAR file. Don't need to change the destination folder. Just click on install. Then OK. And we are done. Close this window. We will extract step by step now. Extraction is done. We will go inside the folder. Now we have two folders, step 01 and step 02. We will go inside the step 1. This is the Java installation. So first check whether Java exists in our system or not. So we will write here Java version, hit the enter. So Java is not recognized, means this is not installed. We will right click on this and install the Java. Hit on next. Install to path. We will change the path to C drive and then to JDK. Hit on OK. Now, destination folder. We will change it C drive. Then we will hit on make new folder and we will give the name as GRE. Hit on OK. So the path is C drive GRE. Hit on next button. Java installation is complete. We will close it. Now we will open the command prompt. And again write the Java version and hit the enter. Now you can see Java is installed successfully. We will close the window, go to the step 2. This step have 3 folders: Eclipse, Spark and WinUtils. Copy all the 3 folders and paste it to C drive. All the 3 folders copied now. Go to the C drive, create the folder, with the name TMP. Inside this folder, create one more folder with the name Hive. Now we will give permission. Open the command prompt again. Type cd space c:/winutils/bin, then hit the enter. Now type the command winutils.exe space chmod space 777 space c:/tmp/hive. Hit the enter. Permission is given. Now close the command prompt. In this step, we will set up the environment variable. Go to the control panel. And then click on System and Security. Then click on System. Now click on Advanced System Setting. Click on Environment Variable. Click on New. Give the name as Spark Home and the path as CSpark. Click on OK. Add one more. Click on New. Variable name as Java Home and variable value we will give the entry for the Hadoop Home and c:/winutils. Hit OK. So all the new environment variable are present which are needed for Spark installation. Now for Windows 10, we need to add the path. You can see path is here. Click on Edit, then click on New and paste. Go to another line. Now we will add the path information for the Java Home. Okay. This is the entry for the Windows 10, but if you are working on the Windows 7, then in the path you don't have the option to add new. However, you need to append the path with this statement. So we are done. Click on OK. Then OK. Congratulations, we are done with the installation step. We will open the command prompt again and type cd c:/spark. We are inside the Spark. Now we will write Spark shell and hit the enter. Many congratulations to all. Spark is installed and you can see cursor is blinking next to the Scala. Now we will see Spark is working for you. Go to the C drive, then open Spark folder. In this folder we have a file with the name readme.md. Right click and open the file. You can see this file have total 109 records. We will write the Scala code to get the count of lines in this file. So let's start. Write val my rdd equals sc dot text file, then write readme.md. Now hit the enter. RDD is created. Now my rdd dot count, hit the enter. So it worked. It is giving you there are 109 records. So it's verified. It is working fine. Now we will learn how to run the program from the Scala IDE. So access the C drive, go to the Eclipse and then run eclipse.exe. Okay, great. So now it asked for the workspace. We will hit on the browse, then to C drive, hit on make new folder, and we will give the name as Spark Scala. Click on OK. And this is the location where we are creating our workspace. Hit on launch. Here is the Scala IDE opened. Maximize it. Now we will create a new project. So go to the file, then new, then Scala project. We are creating the Scala project here. Click here. It asks for the project name. Give the project name as Spark Scala course. Click on finish button now. Now we will create package inside the project. So select the project, right click on this, select the option new, then package. Give the name of the package. I am giving as com.mysoftware.scala. Now hit on the finish. So this will create the package. Now we will download the Scala program file from the Google Drive. Paste the URL. This URL also present in the description. Hit the enter. Scala IDE files. Click on the download button. File is download now. Go to the download folder. This is the zip file. Extract it. File recalled counter.scala. Now go to the Eclipse IDE. Now we will add the Scala program files to the package, right click on this, go to the option import, click here, select the general tab, expand it, select the file system, then next browse the download location where we just downloaded the file, go to the download and then to the Scala IDE file, click on OK. So this will list the file. Select the file with the name file record counter.scala. Now hit on finish and you can see file is imported. Right click on this and hit open. So this file is opened, however it comes with many errors. So here we are missing the Spark references, so we need to add the Spark references. So go to the project, Spark Scala course, right click on this, go at the end, you can find properties, click on this. Now choose the option Java build path. Now go to the tab libraries. Now click on the button add external jars. Go to the C drive. We have a folder with the name Spark. During the installation of Spark and Scala, go inside this folder. You will find a folder with the name jars. Open it. So it have collection of all the jar files. Select all the jar files. Hit on open. Now click on apply. It will take little time. Now click on apply and close. You can see all the errors are gone. In this program we have a data inside the folder C, Spark and Scala, and then inside that we have source data, then we have record count data and readme.md. Readme.md is the file which we found during the Spark shell execution. So we need to pick this file from the Spark folder. So we will go one by one. First we will go inside the workspace created by us. C drive, Spark Scala is the workspace which we created. Create a folder with the name source data. Go inside this. We will create a folder with the name record count data. Go inside this. Here we have to place readme.md file. So we will go to first Spark. This is the readme.md file. Copy it. Come back. Go inside the Spark Scala. Go inside the source data. Go inside the record count data. Paste here. So we are done. We have copied the data which need to read by the program. So come back to the Scala IDE again. So now we are set. Our code is buildable. Source data we placed at the desired location. So next action will be to run the program. For running the program, click on run, then click on run configuration. Now go to the option Scala application, double click on this. We have to give the name here. So name will be file record counter. We have to give the main class as well. So main class is the complete path which includes the package name and then file name. Click on run. Program is compiling and running. So if it asks for confirmation, then hit on allow access. You can see this is the output. Congratulations, we are able to run the program successfully and it counted the record count as 109. Okay, great. We are done with all the activities which majorly includes Spark and Scala installation, execution of program from Spark Shell, and finally execution of program from Scala IDE. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead.